Hey everyone, I'm Tom, I'm a professional artist and teacher, and in this quick intro lesson, we'll be drawing this awesome fish together step by step. We'll start with simple shapes and gradually build it up to a dynamic, three-dimensional looking drawing. Along the way, you'll have the freedom to make your own creative choices so your drawing feels truly unique. So grab your pencil, paper, and eraser, and let's dive right in. Get it? Dive, because it's a fish. Hey everyone, I'm Tom, I'm a professional artist and teacher, and in this quick intro lesson, we'll be drawing this awesome fish together step by step. We'll start with simple shapes and gradually build it up to a dynamic, three-dimensional looking drawing. Along the way, you'll have the freedom to make your own creative choices so your drawing feels truly unique. So grab your pencil, paper, and eraser, and let's dive right in. Get it? Dive, because it's a fish. With Simply Draw, you'll be able to draw anything. So you're probably wondering, why are we starting with a fish? Well, it's actually the perfect subject to start with. It's simple, but still has enough detail to make it fun and creative. Let's break it down into simple shapes. For example, we can see the fish's body is actually made out of these two arches. So let's use that. Here's a little trick I use to keep my drawings nice and small. I use the palm of my hand for measurement and mark the width from one end to the other. Try it out too. Draw along with me. Now all we have to do is pull this one curvy arch from this point to the other point, and add another one here at the bottom from this point to this point. Simply Draw waits for you, so there's no rush. When you're ready, just tap to continue. Now that we have the fish's body, let's check out its tail. See its shape? Let's take inspiration from the reference photo to draw it. First, I'll use my eraser to open up this shape a bit so I can make room for the new tail. And then, simply pull two diagonal lines from each point. One upwards, one downwards. And now, we can close this shape up with one curvy line from one point to the other. Nice! Now that we have the basic shape of any fish, let's make it a bit more specific. For example, see this fin? Let's draw it. With Simply Draw, you'll be able to draw anything. So you're probably wondering, why are we starting with a fish? Well, it's actually the perfect subject to start with. It's simple, but still has enough detail to make it fun and creative. Let's break it down into simple shapes. For example, we can see the fish's body is actually made out of these two arches. So let's use that. Here's a little trick I use to keep my drawings nice and small. I use the palm of my hand for measurement and mark the width from one end to the other. Try it out too. Draw along with me. Now all we have to do is pull this one curvy arch from this point to the other point, and add another one here at the bottom from this point to this point. Simply Draw waits for you, so there's no rush. When you're ready, just tap to continue. Now that we have the fish's body, let's check out its tail. See its shape? Let's take inspiration from the reference photo to draw it. First, I'll use my eraser to open up this shape a bit so I can make room for the new tail. And then, simply pull two diagonal lines from each point. One upwards, one downwards. And now we can close this shape up with one curvy line from one point to the other. Nice! Now that we have the basic shape of any fish, let's make it a bit more specific. For example, see this fin? Let's draw it. I'm choosing to create this ruffled, wavy fin. Draw this fin however you'd like. Every fish in the sea is unique, and so is every artist. Let's add another one down here, and again, feel free to make your own choices. This is your drawing after all. Okay, what's next? Let's take a look at that reference photo again. See this gill and this small fin at the side of the body? Let's add that in too. Just add one simple curvy line here, not from the top of the body, slightly below it. And let's draw a nice little fin at its side. Remember, if your drawing doesn't look exactly like mine, that's good. Every drawing is different, and that's beautiful. Great! Now for the eye of the fish. It's just a small circle that's right next to the top of the gill. We of course can only see one eye since the other one is at the other side of the head. I'll add another black dot within it to make this eye just a bit more detailed. And that's gonna be its pupil. See this charming little smile? Some people might say it looks like an S-shaped curve, and those people are me. So let's use that to draw it. Start here a little above the edge, go downwards, then upwards, and now we have a cute smiling fish. If you want to draw a different mouth, go for it. Don't let me stop your creativity. One final touch. I'll add 3 bubbles above his head because, well, traditionally speaking, fish swim in water. At least that's what scientists claim. And there you go! Step completed! Great progress so far! Don't stop now, let's keep up the good work and move on to the next one. What a great looking outline! Let's give it some shading to make it feel far more three-dimensional and realistic. I'm gonna teach you all the secrets you need to make any drawing feel far more advanced. For example, remember how we made these 3 bubbles? Let's fill the first one with a dark tone. Here's a pro tip. Hold your pencil close to its edge and apply a bit more pressure than before. Not too much though. I don't want to etch the page. For the second bubble, hold your pencil far from its tip and use gentle strokes to fill it with a lighter tone. Just try to pet the paper with your pencil and be as delicate as you can. The reason that this time I'm holding my pencil far from its tip is because it loosens my grip on it, allowing me to lightly shade without pressing too hard. This is a technique I use, but if you have a better way, go ahead. Fill this shape in whichever way that's easiest for you. See how different these 2 tones are from each other? That's great! For the third bubble, let's try creating the lightest tone possible. See how I'm holding my pencil really far from its tip? I want to be as loose and light as can be. These bubbles sure are a good practice area for us. It's almost as if I planned this all along. Okay, now that we're all warmed up, let's start shading our fish with a nice light tone. I'm gonna start up here at the fin. Little tip, try shading in one direction. See how my strokes are in this diagonal angle? Also notice I'm holding my pencil far from its tip to keep my wrist nice and loose. When you're done with one fin, shade the bottom one the exact same way, with a nice, light tone. Shading is a skill that takes practice, so don't feel like you have to get it perfect right away. Later on, we'll learn more advanced techniques for shading. So for now, just have fun with it. It's gonna look great no matter what. Amazing work so far! Let's shade the tail with the light tone as well. I'm holding my pencil really far from its tip. That helps me shade with ease without even thinking about it too much. Here's another trick you can use. Flip your page to make it easier on yourself to get to these hard-to-reach places. Remember, there's no rush. Take your time. Have fun with it. Now let's hold the pencil much closer to its tip and apply a bit more pressure here at the edge of the fin to create a darker tone. Press harder, but not too hard. We just want to make sure there's a clear separation between tone to tone. Let's do the same thing here at the edge of the bottom fin. I'm really trying to create a smooth transition from one tone to the other, blending them together. It really makes this shape appear more three-dimensional, don't you think? We can give the edges of the tail some dark tone as well. Just hold the pencil close to its tip and go over your shading. What you're doing here is what the pros call layering, when we layer another tone of shading on top of an existing one. If your shading looks different than mine, that's more than okay. You're adding your own definition, making your drawing uniquely yours. Let me show you how to give this body some volume. All we gotta do is go back to light pressure and simply add a really light tone here at the edges. Since this is a really light tone, I'm holding my pencil far from its tip again. We switch it up every time we shade with a different tone. Close for a dark tone, and far away for a lighter tone. Soon enough, you'll be doing it without even thinking about it, like it's second nature. Once you're done with the upper part, move on to the lower part and do the exact same thing. Believe it or not, you're actually creating some muscle memory right now. The more you shade, the easier it gets. Here's a pro tip. Add some dark tone to the edges of the body with harder pencil pressure, creating another layer of shading, making your drawing appear even more advanced. Pretty cool, right? It's really subtle. Just add a touch of dark tone to the edges and make it real thin, you know? And there you go! A beautifully shaded fish! Step completed! Now it's up to you. What kind of pattern would you like to decorate your fish with? Choose the one that inspires you most. Hey, great choice! Let's decorate this fish with a pattern of cool-looking polka dots. All we have to do is hold the pencil a bit close to its edge to give us a bit more control over it, and just scatter a bunch of dots all over the fish's body. Notice I'm making some dots bigger than others to make this pattern a bit more interesting. Since this pattern is behind the fin, we'll make sure to add the dots all around it, but not on it. As you can see, I'm using slightly harder pencil pressure here, but I'm really trying not to press too hard. I'm gonna stop right here at the tail, because I have some different plans for it. For the fins, let's add these simple diagonal lines using slightly harder pencil pressure, going with the angle of the fin itself, which is a bit slanted. Once you're done with the top one, move on to do the exact same thing with the bottom one. I'm gonna add some lines here at the tail as well. Not all of my lines are the same length. Some are longer and some are shorter. You can also add some lines here at the fin if you'd like, just as a final touch before our drawing is complete. And there you have it! Drawing completed! Amazing work! And also, feedback is the best way to understand what you're doing well and what you can do to improve. So, I'm gonna take a picture of my drawing and have it analyzed by Simply Draw's AI feedback. Think of this as showing your work to a teacher who can give you specific feedback on your drawing to keep you on the right track. Plus, it's a robot, so you can ask for as much feedback as you want. No judgment. It's really cool. Try it out for yourself. Hey, look who went for a swim. I bet he came here to show off how you drew him. Look how nice these tones are. Awesome work. Your shading really made him come alive. You've just unlocked the Drawing Journal. This is your very own space to save and collect every new creation you make. It's a great way to track your progress and see just how far you've come. Add your thoughts and feelings to each one of your drawings, customize it to look however you'd like. And you can add any artwork you want, not just from our sessions, but anything you create. So, are you ready for your first major milestone? Add your drawing to the journal now. Wow, it is truly incredible how quickly you've mastered drawing and shading your art to make it look way more realistic. And guess what? That's just the start. Go premium and unlock a treasure trove of fun, interactive, step-by-step lessons from every theme and every style, along with new pro tips and tricks that'll make your art even better. Soon enough, you'll be able to draw anything you'd like in your own unique way. So what do you say? Are you ready to level up?
Then she said,
I learned how to draw this super cool panda with Simply Draw.
This app is so fun and teaches you how to draw.
How to
Tired of messy, hard-to-reach fridge items? Dream of smooth sliding drawers with everything organized. This multi-layer fridge organizer features sliding racks for easy access. Lazada authentic and free shipping. Tap to transform your fridge. Welcome to Cute Easy Drawings.
Let's create and play. Together we can draw every single day.
3, 2, 1, start! This drawing is super cute, and it's really easy to follow. Subscribe to Cute Easy Drawings.
Yeah.
simple this drawing is. Anyone can do it. Every step makes this drawing cuter and cuter, doesn't it? Subscribe to Cute Easy Drawings.
Hiya. Look at that! It's already turning out so adorable! Let's start coloring.
let's start coloring. Now, let's add some color to make it come alive. This is the fun part. Remember, you can choose any colors you like. Make it your own. Don't worry if you go outside the lines. It's all part of the creative process. Wow! Look at how amazing it turned out with all those colors. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss out on new adorable drawings. If you enjoyed drawing with me today, please